that actually came out and let the world know at UCLA Hospital that Michael passed away, unfortunately. How was that decided, and was that really difficult for you at the time, since it took the whole world by storm, and you gave a really eloquent statement?
Yeah, well, what happened was, I'll just start from the very beginning. My no, Larry King called my wife's phone and said, "Did you know anything about Michael being rushed to the hospital?" So I said no. And my wife and I were in Pasadena, California, which is way on the other side. And so I immediately called my mother, and she said, "Yes, I'm on my way there now." And so about 45 minutes went by, and I spoke to Janet. I spoke to my attorney, Joe Katz, and then we were. Then when I called my mother back, I heard the most horrible tone in her voice when she said, "He's dead," and I just lost it. And I just, I've never heard this tone in her voice, but heard her say this. I knew that it was true. And so I'm driving and driving, and we're running across. My wife's driving. We're running, flying across town. And as we got closer to Westwood, UCLA, we saw the helicopters in the sky, and the people out in the streets crying, and they had all of UCLA. I mean Westwood taped off. So I got through. I walk in, and all on the left hand side were attorneys, a lot of people that work with Michael. And so I walk in, I go straight to my mother, and I console her. And still to this day, she don't even remember me hugging her because she was such in a daze. She had her glasses on. And then I went to the restroom, and I met Randy in the restroom, and we said, "Somebody did this." This is what we said. And then we came out the restroom. We spoke to Latoya for a moment. Then we walked down the hall, and I wanted to see him. So I walked in this room, and there was this glass door, and there was a couch there. Then there was another room in that room that had a glass where and Michael was laying there lifeless. So we walk in, and I touch him. His face was still soft, and I was talking to him like, "I'm gonna miss you so much." And I pulled his eyelid back, and I just to look in his eyes one more time. And then the therapist brought Prince and Paris in to see him one last time because they wanted to get it done then and there. But it was the most horrifying thing. Then after that, I went